ago, my mobile phone was simple. I used it to call, I used it to text, and I used it to play the odd game of Snake. I even had a joystick for Snake. How cool is that? Okay, maybe that's a little bit sad. Anyway, I sometimes set an alarm on my phone too, but usually I use my mum for that. She woke me up in the same way every single morning. Wakey, wakey, Louise, rise and shine. It's time to get up. Maybe my phone alarm might have been less annoying. Anyway, my brother's big old computer was on Windows 98. That's vintage. It was on dial-up too. Remember that? Tyler, there was no high-speed fibre cables, and this was the noise that I'd hear coming out of my computer whilst trying to get online. Did you know those noises actually mean something? I probably sat for about 5 minutes waiting for one web page to load up. How boring is that? You see, with dial-up, you couldn't use the phone at the same time, so I was only allowed to go online when Mum and Dad were not expecting a phone call. My Mum and Dad never expected phone calls. But hey, I guess it kept me offline. But the time I did spend online was so precious. You're only allowed to go on it for half an hour, or if you're doing homework, because you know that this cost me 10 pence a minute. And that 10 pence was on top of the phone bill that my mother wrapped up whilst gossiping about the local village. Oh, you know the house over the road? Yeah, it's up for sale. Oh, and the lady down the road, she's got a new car. I don't know where they're getting all this money from. My mother, she is such a gossip. And how is it fair that I can only speak to my friends on MSN in 30 minutes? That is so unfair. Never mind. Anyway, on the 31st of August, 2013, BT pulled the plug. The UK's biggest telecoms company pulled the plug on dial-up internet to try and get their customers to take the high to broadband. Imagine being stuck on a secluded island for 5 years and then coming back and seeing all of the technology that would have sprung up. Wouldn't you just be so confused? My uncle, he's really tall. He's got a big beard and his name's Martin. Well, actually it's not. His name's Thomas, but we call him Martin. I don't know. He'd be the person that I would go to if my computer had broken. I mean, usually, I can fix it myself without blowing my own trumpet. But he'd be who I'd go to if I couldn't. But there's just one thing that he never kept up with. And that was a smartphone. So, for Christmas, guess what my family bought Uncle Martin? You got it? A smartphone! Come home from uni for Christmas, and my mum and dad, they said, we're going to buy Uncle Martin a smartphone to bring him to the 21st century. My mum and dad, they're still in the 18th century. They've still got phones like the one I was talking about earlier. I don't know what they're about. Anyway, I strolled around town and found the best phone for him, or at least what I thought was, and Mum paid for it. Cheers, Mum. And we gave it to him on Christmas. Just looked at it. But you know, like when you get something electronic for Christmas and you're like, whoa, that's amazing! And you're playing on it all day and you just can't put it down because it's so cool and so fun. Well, you just stared at it. Didn't even take it out of the case. You just said, thank you. So I was a little bit dubious about whether he was actually going to use it, but he did. It's all good. It's fine. And every time I go home, he comes to me and he says, no! See, he's one of those people, you know the ones who shout, even though he stood right here. Kind of hurts your ears. Anyway. Lou! I've been trying to get this message down on my phone and I can't do it. I want the, message from the dark side there is. But I can't seem to do it. I've been on Google and I spent 2 hours and I don't think I can do it. I don't think you'll be able to either. Took me 2 minutes. Cost him 20 quid. Not that I asked for that 20 quid. Just give it to me. I'm a genius. I know. In 2010, scientists completed a 15-year quest to complete the first self-replicating bacterial cell. That was made on a computer. So think about all the diseases and viruses that would have sprung up. That got into the wrong hands. Scary, isn't it? Have you ever heard of RFID? No? Well, neither had I, but it's definitely something that we should all be worried about. Hello everyone! I am the police inspector from South Wales Police Force. The lads are here. They call me Usually, I complete cyber criminal cases. I'm great at it, I know. Right, let's have a look at them. Let's have a look at your ones. Right, first of all, we have, Anthony Cinnamon. I don't really remember him, but I do know that he is going to be on a super train by the time he leaves prison. Right, who's next? Oh, John Reacher. Identity fraud. See that tattoo on his neck? It's supposed to be Chinese for earth, wind, and fire. But actually, it says chicken noodle soup. Great, isn't it? Oh, what a fool. Campbell's next. He's another one. He looks clever, doesn't he? Well, that was malicious software I got in for. Yeah, it was. Tried to hack into a computer. But actually, he hacked into an old ladies' yoga club. Richard Mays next, aka Radius. Look at his side of those ears. I think his mum and dad used him as satellite dishes. He's dead, actually. Oh. James Rowe. Oh, Rowe. I thought him rowing out of the country on a boat. He would row out of his country on a boat. Ooh, Liam Hill. That's why Deputy Fraud is row he is. But I mean, if I looked like him, I'd want a new identity round to go with me. Oh God, it's great, isn't it? Jeff's next. Jeff. A fishing scammer. Yeah, that don't mean he was scamming fish. That's pretty difficult, isn't it, scamming fish? Oh no, wouldn't that? Right, don't care about it. Rachel Ellis. God, this is a golden one. We called her Molly. Look at that mole on her face, it's bloody huge. Oh, Connor. Jim, when we booked him in, we both ginger, and he put up a right fight and he said, "I'm not ginger, I'm strawberry brown." Still ginger though, isn't he? Oh, the next one is my favourite one, it's brilliant! I caught her when she was sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. You know, like that YouTube video, yeah? You haven't jump! I don't know if she flushed it or not though. Disgusting. Right, oh, the next one. I know where they are. I know where they are. I just haven't got them yet. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get them. Right. Their last known attack was almost 1 year ago. But I know they're still doing more. Sneaky bugger that one, isn't it? Sneaky! Oh, anyway, look at that. Turn it off. Don't want that one. But I've got 2 volunteers and they're going to come in and they're going to show you how people steal identities and credit cards. Right, come here, you two. Come on. Dumb and dumber, I call them. Go.
Oh, ATM, I need some money. Just take my card out my pocket right here. Put it in. There we go. English or Welsh? English or Welsh? Well, I don't think I speak Welsh. I could. I'll go English. English. Pin number 999. Is it again? 9. 170. 107. There should be enough for bingo. Would you like a receipt? Why not? Yes. Just take the receipt with all my details on, throw that on the floor, don't need that. Take my card, put that in my pocket right there. And my money, I'm rich,
Get lost. That's enough. I've had enough of you. Right. That is how people steal credit cards. Wow. Thinking about it, there's no wires involved. There weren't any wires in that either, were there? Well, I did tell you how it happened. They can do it wirelessly, without anyone even knowing. Their phone will be in their pocket and the criminal will walk past and steal it. You just steal it without you even knowing. Now that is what RFID is. Be scared. So, I was asleep one morning dreaming about unicorns and peanut butter or something like that. I don't know. But my dad came storming up the stairs. Now my dad, he's pretty big. So, you know, when he's coming up the stairs, it was a bit like this. Louise! Now, the last time he did this, he'd almost cut his toe. Let me tell you a little bit about that story. You see, my house, it's on a hill. My garden is on a hill too. And my dad was cutting a step for my mum so that she could get to the washing line just a little bit easier. Bless her. He had a grinder. Now, if you don't know what a grinder is, it's a big machine and a disc that goes round and round and round and round and round. And the teeth, they're about this long and this wide. So he was stood. Oh, I forgot to mention, he was wearing white Crocs. He stood on the step like this. Yeah, he almost cut his toe off and he came storming into my room and shouting at me and, "Help me! Help me!" There was a trail of blood all across the floor and I had to ring my uncle. Uncle Martin, actually. Wrapped his toe up in a tea towel, and we don't have that anymore. And off he went to hospital. All the doctors, they laughed at him, and his frocks weren't white anymore. Pretty much it, to be honest. Anyway, back to the other story. So he was banging on my door. Louise! Louise! Help me! Are you decent? Oh, he says, are you decent? Why not just undress? Anyway, are you in there? Yes, I'm wide awake now. And he come in and he was like, help me, Louise, help me! Help me! My computer says I've been looking at child porn and zoophilia! If you don't know what zoophilia is, I don't think you want to know. I didn't know what it is, and I didn't want to know what it is. Anyway, I had never seen my dad in such a panic in my life, even when he did nearly cut his toe off. So I thought I'd best help, and I grabbed my dressing gown, and I went downstairs, and this is what I saw. There's my dad in his Poundland glasses. Hello, Dad. If you want some, they are from Poundland. But obviously, I knew when I looked at it that this is a scam. Cheshire Police? I live in Weston-super-Mare. That's in Somerset. Willerton City? Willerton is a tiny town, 25 miles south from where I live, near Taunton. So that's wrong too. I guess it would be scary for my dad. They took a photo of him too. But it's okay because I knew, and it took me about 2 hours to get this off his computer, and I had to put it in safe mode and restore it from its last point, but I did it. But what if I wasn't there? What if my dad just paid? That would have been my inheritance gone. Right, just going to show you a little video. I'm just got to tell you about RFID.
RFID stands for radio frequency identification. We find it in everyday objects such as credit cards, access cards, pen chips,
Jam.
and library books. You can use it to follow people just like we do animals. And you can even have it under your skin to get into VIP clubs and pay your bar tab. In the near future, it'll be hidden in your clothes. These are perfect for people who love technology. RFID, the most powerful piece of technology ever.
Right, so now you know a little bit about it from my lovely dishy dad. Right, I'm just going to go and see your man about a dog. Really? Hello, Dad. Hi. My name's Becky.
Hi, Specky.
Are you surgery round here?
Yeah.
See, I've got this criminal.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I want to catch her, and I want to catch her dick!
Cool.
Got this chip. Can you put that in her red?
You know it's delicious, that.
Oh, I know!
Yeah, I can do that. Hey, Specky.
I leave it to you then.
Leave it with me, love.
Alright, see you later. Good luck, Kurt!
We find it in everyday objects, such as access cards, pen chips,
Cheers.
You realise that technology is ever changing. Yeah, I appreciate it in a lot of forms. And maybe situations like these, maybe they seem far-fetched. But believe me, they're not. I hope that you've learned something about my life and the technology within it and how I've used it. And I think you might be able to see, I'm scared. And I don't think I'm the only person who's scared. You know, recently I've seen it a lot. I've seen it in films. They use technology in a bad way. You know, I guess it's not just technology that I'm worried about. It's social media too. And the teens and children that use it. I hope they start teaching online safety in schools because heaven knows, even I see bullying on Facebook. And most of the people, they have children themselves. And I often wonder, how would they feel if someone had written a status about their child calling them fat or a slut or ugly? This might sound hypocritical, me saying all of this, after making a whole performance with the aid of technology. In these situations, I thank the world for technology. Because, quite frankly, I would not be sat here right now, about to achieve a degree in performance in media.
I just want to warn you. Someday soon, it might go too far.